All right. Good morning. Good morning. What's happening? How we doing, guys? Hey, holla. Nah, that doesn't that doesn't fly. Good thing no one was here when I said that. Who's gonna break the tape this morning? Let's see. Who's out there hitting refresh? Live from northern Maine, the Benedicta area. Dan Bennett. Wow. You don't even have me to kick around anymore. I'll be here to first before Ben Bryant. Good morning. Morning, Rick. What's happening? Dave Zemchek is in the house. You guys must have got some snow too. Good morning, Dave Howard. What's going on? A rare weekday appearance now. We've gotten so we miss you, buddy. Yeah, Zach Midori on Instagram. Jubal, WSI Southwest out of New Mexico. Yeah, Dan's on top of the world right now. He's putting that in his bio. Perennial first arrival on the hashtag live 365. Michael Moeller, Catherine Thomas, good to see you guys. What's going on? We're settling in up here. Yeah, Casper Screens East is coming in. Good to see you guys. Yeah. Well, we got the walk in yesterday. Met an old feller, guy going down the road with a cane. He says, "You have permission to walk on my road." And I'm like, "Oh no!" I was kind of scared actually. I wasn't sure if he was screwing with me or not, but Wendy hit him with, "Well, yes, we do." And I was like, "Do you have permission to walk on my road?" I was going to screw with him right back. I went to the Bubba Hogan Fine School of Screwing with People. Morning, Bubba. What's happening? Yeah, hey, Ben, just so you know, we got you there at 8:01 this morning. Tony Ruffin clocking in. Good to see you. Jace Hunter as well. All the regulars. Yeah, good to see you guys. I think we broke our weekday attendance record yesterday. Smashed it, in fact. Yeah. Better be sharp. Yeah. Ben, I was looking at some old podcast clips yesterday, just cutting up some stuff, and I was talking about being busy. So this isn't new when I say that. It's something I've done for a while, I guess, just keyed in on recently. So anyway, yeah, we had a good day yesterday. Got settled in. Wendy tore into the kitchen and just organized. I look over here because that's where it is. Organized everything. I said, you don't have to, knock it all out in a day. She's au contraire. So did a bunch of reorganization and Billy jacked a few things. Good morning, Elizabeth Greer from Natchez. How you doing? Matt Blood and the not so regulars. He says, Matt, I'm surprised you're even walking today with the picture you sent me yesterday of you shoveling snow. Man, 36 inches in Providence, Rhode Island. So I know you're not too far from there, right? Yeah. Shane, good to see you. Yeah. Sherry, good to see you. Paul Tarasuk, the top of the morning to you. And a balance of the day to yourself, my lad. And may you use it well. Something like that. That's all I know. Any more than that, I have to get my mother involved. Mid to upper 30s yesterday for attendance. Yeah. Ben, I get the Instagram one here too. So we actually ticked about 41 or 2, I think, at the peak yesterday, which was great. Yeah, there you go, Ben. You got a little Irish in you. Good morning, Kevin Hawthorne from Florida. I give that girl a crisp Diet Pepsi, and Wendy Turner will have every box unpacked. Yes, she will. Barely water. 37.9 inches. Saw one wise guy with a tape measure down there and on top of the sand in Florida. Showed zero snow, of course. Yeah, well, Matt, good to see you. We're glad you're here. Scotty Esmond is here on Instagram. Good to see you, you little shit. How you doing, buddy? Oh, it's funny. Good to see you, brother. Rachel Berlin is here. Is it Berlin or Berlin? Berlin or Berlin? No, I'm going to go with Berlin. Yeah. Anyway, good stuff. Yeah. Today we may venture out. We may venture out into the wild yonder up here. Actually warming up to the 30s. Yeah, it's about 18 here, Ben. Slight breeze out of the southwest. I don't know. Anyway, staring at the lake, the pond, whatever you want to call it. Got a pond, a pool. Pond be good for you. Wendy's in the background. And, oh my God, just shut it down. Cassie, good to see you. Where's Nikki? Get her on here. We haven't seen Luke in a while either. So, guys, there's Argentina. Good to see you. We've been talking about the middle of the mountain. Day 8 of me pounding that drum, beating that drum a little bit, right? Some things, that nobody talks about between vision and arrival. Burr, not burr, whatever you want. As long as somebody's calling you something, right? Yeah. So this series is about the long stretch where the vision is still alive, guys, right? The excitement is kind of faded. The outcome isn't guaranteed. It'd be easy to quit, okay? So we're working on pushing through that. If you picture it as you're on a long hike, you're going up the mountain, we're in about the middle. I'm talking about that phase where leaders are forged, and some just disappear. Some just quietly quit, okay? Day 425 in a row of doing the live 365. Today, day 8 of the middle of the mountain. So today's something that doesn't get talked about enough. The weight of carrying people. All right. Throwing somebody over your shoulder, right? The weight of carrying people while you're still climbing yourself. Okay. One of the hardest parts of leadership is this, like your uncertainty doesn't pause your responsibility. You're a little uncertain about something. You still got to show up. You still got to do the thing. So people still look to you. Clients still expect answers. They don't care what you got going on, right? Family still leans on you. Like, even when you're not fully sure what the next step looks like, everybody's still watching. Everybody's still expecting you to lead. Good morning, Jess Novak. Yeah. Like, responsibility doesn't require certainty. A lot of people think good leaders always feel confident, right? Oh, yeah, he's a good leader. He's confident. That's not true. Good leaders feel responsibility. They don't need all the answers to lead. You just need standards, okay? Clarity catches up later. Like, if you've ever thought, I wish you could just pause everything till I feel clearer. Just, everybody just give me a minute here, right? That's normal, The leadership, it doesn't work like that. You still got to show up. You're still making decisions. You're still modeling behavior. People are still watching, even in the middle. Wow, I see Ben struggling there. I want to see how he's going to handle that. I see Matt's checking up there in the middle of the hike there. I wonder how he'll handle that. Maybe your kids are watching that. Okay. All right. So, but carrying everybody alone is not leadership, guys. Okay. Here's where a lot of leaders get it wrong. They think that carrying people means carrying everything. Okay. Like just hop in the backpack. Just hop in the backpack, right? That's how burnout happens. Okay. Leadership isn't about absorbing all the weight. Listen here. It's about distributing it responsibly. Yeah, that word delegate comes into play, right? Because if you're the CEO or you're the owner, your job is the vision, right? Everybody you have working with you, notice I said with you, not for you, working with you's job is to execute. Good morning, Dustin, Hip and Steel. Ben says growing with a team and being open to them seeing that growth is a kind of learned vulnerability that has taken a lot of time to develop. Still developing. Yeah. I don't know where it was said that you can't share stuff with the team. Got to be careful, right? Because with the wrong people, you end up working for them, right? Or they'll exploit it. So be careful with that. But yeah, who not how, Joe Spack says. Good morning, my friend. How much snow did you get down there yesterday? Probably none. Yeah. Dave says, remember, these kids today are our future leaders. Are we in trouble? Yeah. How about some, if we sorted this stuff into 3 buckets this week, my responsibility, shared responsibility, or not mine to carry. Okay. Let's talk about my responsibility. These are decisions only you can make. These are standards only you can set. Okay. Shared responsibility, things other people can own with clarity. There's that who, not how thing, Joe, right? Okay. Expectations that need to be communicated. Shared responsibility. Who owns this? Who could own it? Why is it still in my pack? Okay. And then not mine to carry. So we got my responsibility, shared responsibility, and then not mine to carry. These are other people's emotions, other people's avoidance. Yeah, that's on your plate. You got to do that. Other people's lack of effort. Well, I'll just clean it up because, Joe didn't do it, so I might as well do it. And then, this is how much I'm needed around here, right? So carrying what isn't yours doesn't make you noble. Just makes you tired. Makes you tired, makes you PO'd, makes you dislike your business. 18 inches of sunshine down there in Florida yesterday. Love the weather report, Joe. Appreciate you. Yeah, so reflection question time. How have what are you currently carrying that isn't actually yours? What are you currently carrying that isn't actually yours? I remember when I first started working with Joe, and I know he won't mind me sharing, he was dumping the dump trailer, right? Because it had to get done, right? Guess what? Now somebody else dumps the dump trailer most of the time, right? It's not on Joe's plate, okay? And I'm not talking about being above a task. I'm just talking about making sure that things are owned in the right seat, so to speak, by the right person in the right role, okay? So what are you currently carrying that isn't actually yours? And then follow-up question to that is, what's the cost of continuing to carry it? What's the cost of continuing to carry it, right? Like with Joe, we were like, well, how many more jobs could you actually quote and sell and sign if you didn't if you didn't tie up the morning pulling the trailer? Yeah, be the leader who made a difference in their lives, Rachel. Yeah, I like that. So, little 48-hour window here for you. I got to give you a little something. So over the next 2 days, clearly hand back or share one responsibility that doesn't belong solely on your shoulders. I know there's got to be something, right? We can all find something like, why am I continuing to do this? Well, I just haven't had time to train Rachel on that yet, so I'll just keep on doing it. Take the time. Let's get her trained on it. You pass it off, and then you manage that, and then it's not yours anymore, okay? And don't do it emotionally. Oh, I was listening to Bob this morning. Hey, take this crap here. No. Do it practically when it makes sense, okay? Hey, if there's a thing that happens every Monday, maybe you say today, hey, Dave, I want to get together with you sometime tomorrow, Thursday, whatever it is. Go over this process on Monday. We're going to do it together. And then the following Monday, I want to make it yours. Okay, something like that. That's how you lead, okay? You don't need to be certain to lead. You need to be clear about what you're responsible for and what you're not, okay? So tomorrow, we're going to talk about why most people don't quit loudly, slam the door on the way out. They quit quietly. And the thing that should scare you, a lot of them stay a long time after they quit. They quietly quit and they hang around. Okay? So if that's happening with you guys in your company, you got a problem. You need to flush that out. So if I can help you, let me know. I appreciate you guys. Pop a fist pump in the chat or whatever Dave just put there, the hang 10 sign or whatever that is. A foot, a duck, I don't know, whatever. Throw something in the chat and lets me know you were listening. Pop in there how your week's going, whether you had a win, what you got going this week, what's a big goal. If I can help you guys in any way, you can reach out, shoot me a note, what have you and whatnot. I'll make some time for you. Busy week this week, just kind of getting settled here, getting things unwound a little bit, and some big changes over the last week. Coming back downstate, on Friday. Coming down Friday for a closing. I'm gonna stop in and check on Jimmy, see how he's doing. It's weird. We were out walking yesterday, and here comes this old fella, with a cane. He's walking, and I told you about him. He kind of busted my chops a little bit, but we stood and talked to him for 10 minutes, and probably like most excitement he's had in a week. Wait, what did you tell us to drop in the comments if you're listening? Anything you want. Yeah, and it's weird. It's like the universe sends me these older fellas to chat with, trying to tell me something, I guess. So I think he would have talked for an hour. We just hung out, and I said, well, Wendy, the locals made us. We are not going to scope us. Now, which place are you staying in? Yeah, okay. Yeah, Elizabeth says, as a retired school administrator and teacher, these universal wisdoms of leadership are wonderful, timely, and important. Thank you for sharing. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. Send it along to somebody you might think might need to hear it, or certainly invite somebody that you think might get something from it and be able to tolerate the chat. Tony, yes. I don't know what that is, a Martian? Yeah. Yeah, settling into the temporary digs. I don't know how long we'll be here, but we're looking hard for something. It's not easy to find something that's what we want, really. We're looking for a view of the mountains. So 2.5 hour ride on Saturday, and that means a bike ride for Aaron, who's training for a big race. So good for you, man. Yeah, so we might have to get creative, maybe do some door knocking, say, hey, want to sell some land? So we'll see what happens. University sends me those old guys to hang out with. Hey, wait a minute. Frog for the pond guys. Oh, a nod from Tony to a nod from node. A nod from Tony to the pond guys. Backyard water feature artists, Tony. Get it straight. Yeah, these guys are artists. So anyway, guys, I appreciate you. It's been fun the last couple of days relocating and connecting with all of you. I appreciate those of you guys that share it. I try to comment. But yeah, like, comment, share, all the stuff. Hit up the YouTube page, up to like 368 subscribers now. It's creeping. I'm trying to post a few shorts every day on that and learn about what lands and what doesn't and how long a short should be and, what's effective, what a hook is, all that stuff. So having fun with it. So, yeah, thanks, Dave. I appreciate you, buddy. Michael Moeller, looks like some fish, some koi. Yeah, have a great day, Richard. I appreciate you, my friend, and look forward to talking to you soon. And guys, just have a great day. Help somebody out. Be a good human. Don't weigh into the stuff that goes on politically if you can avoid it. It'll save you some heartbeats, and you won't burn as many brain cells. Sounds like it's time to unsubscribe again. Yeah, that was you, huh? I went from 365 to 364. I'm like, damn that Ben Bryant. Come on, man. It should be time to set up another YouTube profile so you can subscribe 2 times. I'm not above asking for that. So anyway, guys, have a great day. We're going to run a few errands. We're going to get a walk in and be stepping in and scratching around on the packed snow and ice, but it'll be fun. So be kind today and tomorrow and every day thereafter. Yeah, I appreciate you guys. Share it out. Invite a friend. We're going to keep the dream alive. Day 425, I guess it was today. Back tomorrow, same time, same station. Take care, guys. Peace. Love you. Later.